Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining today's online presentation entitled Fine Wine Improves with Age, Most Websites Don't. Ideas for Keeping Your Website Relevant. Starting things off today, we have Andrew Kaplan, Vice President and Senior Communications Consultant in Simpson's Communications Practice.
Thanks very much. Appreciate it. And welcome to our webinar today, and we very much appreciate you joining us. I'm Andrew Kaplan, VP and Senior Communications Consultant here at Simpson, and with me today are John Fawcett, Manager of our in-house design group, and Alice Delgado, who's a Senior Consultant in our Administration and Technology practice. So to get started, I think it's pretty fair to say that most people consider good wine a pleasure to drink, and when it may be corked and it's mellow with age, then a good wine can become even more so. But your employee website, when it's left alone, on the other hand, well, really not so much. Those same principles don't apply. And so you want to create an inviting feeling to your website. You want to draw visitors in, and you want to have the essential equivalent of a friendly doormat, and you maybe even want to have a welcome message on your homepage, although we don't actually recommend putting a welcome mat on your homepage per se or necessarily a welcome message, but certainly you want to make your users feel invited and feel welcome to look around and to find what they came to get. So imagine if you walked up to the front door of the website, or you walked up to the front door of your friend's home for dinner, and this is what that welcome mat says. It's scram, go away, get lost. Obviously not terribly inviting. And that's the same feeling that your employees can get if when they revisit your website from the first time it's launched to the first time they visited, it's changed little, if at all. And an outdated website that has unchanged content is really very much like the equivalent of telling your employees, hey, we don't care for you, take a hike, go away, there isn't much here for you to see, we haven't changed anything since you were here the last time. And so we think there's a lot of opportunity to make an employee website much more effective over time, to make it more inviting, and to draw folks in. So what we're going to cover today are several ideas about how to do that, and also talk at the end about exploring the security implications of social media, which include websites. So we'll talk about what we call mastering maintenance, writing for the web, setting your PDFs free, which is actually a very literal experience, and incorporating video as an engaging alternative to text, and making the website mobile-friendly, as well as I just mentioned, the security implications of social media. And, of course, we'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. So before making any changes to your site, you really need to take a look at how your site's being used right now. And one of the easiest ways to do that is by using Google Analytics. And some of you may be familiar with Google Analytics. You're probably well familiar with Google, but it's an incredibly powerful, easy-to-use site. It's free, which is fantastic, of course, always, and it has a wealth of valuable information. And you can easily see site statistics, like you see here, how many visits your site is getting and the number of page views, which pages are getting the most views, and how much time users are spending on your site. What's also neat about Google Analytics is it also gives you the ability to compare site statistics across two windows of time. For example, typical way to do that comparison is during open enrollment this year versus last year, or before annual enrollment and after annual enrollment, in terms of what kind of traffic is coming to your site and where folks are going. But there's actually quite a bit more that's been written about Google Analytics. And if you have questions about how your site's being used, Google Analytics can really go a long way to answering those.